Can I get a, can I get a, All right, come on, Rye, focus. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. My name is Leeana, and I post new videos every single Sunday regarding different beauty tips, reviews, and overall beauty and styles. So if that is something that you guys are interested in watching more of, feel free to continue watching this video, as well as hitting that big subscribe button so that you guys can see all of my videos in the past as well. For today's video, I am actually doing a tutorial. If you guys have been with me since the beginning, you guys know I don't do tutorials too much. I normally just put on my makeup. I'll show you guys me doing my makeup, but I don't go into detail of how I'm doing something because I'm typically more comfortable with speaking to people in person because everybody is different. But I recently had an Instagram post. It was based off of my Icy Fantasy palette look that I did. If you guys didn't see that, make sure that you go back to my last video right now. I posted a picture of that on Instagram, and I literally got tons of comments. And the crazy thing was, not a lot of them were about the eyeshadow look. Everyone was going on to me about my winged eyeliner. And I realized I get this question so many times. When I have clients that I'm working with or people that I'm meeting, and on Instagram and social media, everybody always compliments my winged eyeliner every single time. And especially when I meet with people in person, they always tell me,
I could never do that.
And every time people say that, I'm like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can. But then I figured when I tell them it takes practice, how can I tell them it takes practice if I'm not going to show them what to practice? That is what this video is for. I'm really hoping that this informs you guys on how to properly apply some liquid liner for the top to give you a really nice cat eye. Whether you are very proficient in makeup or you are a beginner starting out, my whole purpose for doing this is just to give you guys a new view on how to apply liquid liner and try this technique and see if it works best for you. For me personally, I think this is one of the easiest ways to learn how to do a cat eye with time. But if you find something else that works better for you, that is perfectly fine as well. It's a little bit hard to see right now because I just put on these lashes and they are very bam in your face. By the way, if you guys like these lashes, these are from Crave Lashes. These are the salted caramel kinds and they are one of my favorites. They're absolutely gorgeous. You will be able to see a lot better how we're going to create a gradual line and create it into a nice looking cat eye. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Alright guys, so to start, I am going to use the NYX Epic Ink Liner just because I feel like this is actually one of the easiest eyeliners to use. It has a brush tip and it's very nice and liquidy. It doesn't dry out very easily. So whether you are very proficient with using eyeliner or you're just starting out, this can literally work for anybody. It's a great pen to start with. So the first little trick I'm going to give you, well obviously you got to shake it up a little bit. I start from the corner of my eye right here and I bring it and drag it upwards to create whatever shape that I want. So I'm going to use my eyeliner and move it in the same direction. So I'm going to start right here, right in the corner, and carefully draw a line upwards. That is step one. So when you get to this part, I just drew the line and just kind of went over to really give myself a nice long line. When it comes to you guys' cat eyes, you can create it however long you want. This is where it takes practice to come in, and you just have to focus on controlling it and going really, really light-handed and focusing on how long you want your eyeliner to be. The second tip I have for you guys is I like to start right about halfway through right here. And once I'm right around here, I'm going to very slowly draw it, and my goal is to bring it to the very edge of my tip that I put right here. So it's literally almost like drawing and forming a triangle. So you just want them to meet. See that? That part might take a little bit of practice. Definitely feel free to keep practicing that. Like I said, I like to start from right around the middle here, and you're just gonna take that here and you're gonna drag that out and make sure it meets ends right here. Another reason why I really suggested using like a brush tip is because it's gonna be really easy to help give you that flick. So when you're trying to get to this corner here to try to get it to meet, it's gonna be a lot easier to just flick it into place rather than using a felt tip, and you have to really create the shape 100% by yourself. This one kind of gives you a little bit of an extra hand because it's going to bend naturally. I'm hoping that makes sense. The biggest part about having a cat wing eyeliner is honestly this portion. Once you have this down, it gets a lot easier from here because you already have your shape down, so the rest that you're doing is just filling it in. I'm just going to fill in this blank space here. Just fill it in. Just like in kindergarten, we used to fill in color inside the lines. That's exactly what we're doing here. If you want to make your cat wing bigger, you can always do that. Now that is where it can get tricky if you are a beginner. I might do a separate video on how you can like build and layer up to make a cat wing bigger without making it look crazy. I'm kind of used to it, so I've made it exactly the size that I want it to be. I might add just a little bit more here, but that's it. Yeah, that's it. So the rest of the way, when you have a brush tip, it is going to be a lot easier to do this portion here. Since we did it halfway here, we still have the rest of this way to go. I have seen some people actually just stop right here and just leave it as is, and that's actually fine. There's no right or wrong way to do makeup. You're more than welcome to do it like that. I like to bring it all the way down. I'm just going to show you guys how you can do that. I'm just going to line the very, very bottom. If you feel like you're going to blink when you do this, please pull away and blink. If you blink while you're doing this, that could be a problem. So I get really, really close here, like you guys can see, and I really, really work on lining the bottom. Lining my lash line as close as possible. And the reason for that is because when you're doing cat eyes like this, you want them to look as gradual as possible. So when I'm starting from the bottom lash line here and it looks bigger out here, it looks like it's starting from the corner of your eye and really just building upwards. I'm hoping that makes sense. If you guys see it here, it's like really nice and big, thick and full here. And then when it gets towards my eye in the corner, it looks a lot smaller. Again, with this type of tip, it's gonna naturally bend for you. It's a lot easier just to very carefully drag the liner at the bottom of your lash line. So that is one side done. Let's move on over to the other side. Again, starting with step one, starting from the corner of your eye, and just working on dragging it up and flick. So if you need to go slow, that's fine. Take your time. You're just gonna pull it and let it flick. Again, this might be your first time doing it and it might not turn out exactly how you want. It literally just takes practice. Keep practicing, bringing it from the middle and just dragging it out to the end. And I promise you with time, it will get easier. I'm gonna fill it in now. And then from here, I'm just going to line that lash line and make sure that it meets with the middle. Really, really make sure that you're using a light hand and a slow hand so that you're getting down to the lash line as much as possible. that is it for the wings. So you guys see how it turned out. To me, this is one of the easiest ways to create a big cat wing liner. I see some people and they like start from the middle and then bring it all the way up and then kind of go backwards from the steps that I was saying. While that works for some people, I just think it takes a little bit longer and it's a little bit easier to make mistakes that way. I've been doing it this way for years and it has been working very well, so I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I'm so glad that you guys now know my little secret to how I create these wings. Alrighty guys, I put my lashes on. I am all done. That was the end of me just showing you how I create my wing liners. Like I said earlier in the beginning, the reason why I really wanted to do this is just because I get so many questions all the time, whether it's with my clients or online on social media. People are always asking me, how do you do your winged liners? I promise you, just give it a little bit of practice. Obviously, it doesn't happen overnight, but I really think that these steps that I just gave you guys today are going to be one of the easiest methods for you to do your wing liners over time. It obviously took me a little bit longer today because I was going really slow and trying to explain everything that I was doing. But when I'm doing it on the regular, it literally takes me probably 1 minute total each side. I really love this look. For me, this is a little bit softer just because I normally go crazy with the eye looks. This is definitely a little bit more low-key for me. But I really did that on purpose just so that I could give you guys a look that is something that I know you guys could do as well. I don't expect beginners to be able to do this in one day, but give it literally maybe even a week. If you did it every day for a week, I can guarantee you would see results. If you guys want more tutorials like this on how I put either my brows or my eyelashes on, please feel free to let me know in the comments. I normally don't do tutorials very often just because I feel like I'm really bad at explaining it on camera. When I work with clients, it's so much easier because I have a full hour that I get to spend with them and I get to see their eye shape so I can kind of accommodate better to their taste. But it's a lot harder on YouTube because this is a very general platform, if that makes sense. Thank you guys again so much for watching my video. You guys know what's up. If you like this video, make sure that you guys give it a thumbs up, or on this channel we call them the nice thumbs up. And if you haven't already, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, first of all, girlfriend, what are you doing? I'm telling y'all, it's coming together, but my page is popping right now. My Instagram is popping, and so is my YouTube channel. So why not just subscribe? Especially if y'all have been watching my videos from the past too, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And once y'all hit that subscribe button, about 2 inches away from it is a little bell icon, and what I want you to do is I want you to hit that so that you guys can get notified when I post other videos like this in the future, which is every single Sunday, but occasionally I do post bonus videos on Wednesday, so I want you guys to be alerted when I have those videos come out as well. And if you haven't already, you guys already know that my Instagram is at Rylee Beauty Styles with an S. And on there is where you can find all of my really nice intricate designs. I have all different stuff, whether it comes to hair, beauty, makeup, obviously more makeup because that's what I specialize in. But I got everything on there for you guys. So please make sure that you guys go and follow me right now. I'm going to put it right here, giant on the screen. And I'm also going to put it down below so that you guys just don't forget. Even if you guys have been doing makeup for years, I'm hoping that this kind of gave you maybe an idea of a different way to do it. And if you already do it this way, more props to you. And if you want to stick with your own way, that's perfectly fine as well. This is just one way out of obviously hundreds of ways. This is what works best for me. If you find a technique that works better for you, more props to you. Have a blessed rest of your day and week, and I will see you guys next week, all right? Adios, muchachitos. I have totally upgraded everything. Yeah, I watch my own videos in my spare time. Oh, I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're doing it wrong. Start from the corner of my eye, my high. Getting jiggy with it.